It says there's an attic. Okay, we didn't touch the bulge last time. Shall we touch the bulge this time? Yeah, let's touch the bulge. I pull the curtain back to see what's causing it. Hello and welcome back to this Let's Play of Spirit Hunter NG. In the last episode we started Kaguya's next game, which is the Screaming Author. So we've come to the weird author's house and we got screamed at and we're now kind of just like rooting around. So let's see what we can find. We've already had a look at some stuff. We're just going to look at a bit more. We're in this room. An old pendulum clock. The pendulum swings without stopping. Was that it? Okay, cool. Oh. It's a normal looking ordinary sofa. Checking around the sofa near the bottom. Hand warmer. I find an unopened hand warmer. I can use this. For what exactly? I assume something scary happened there, but luckily my face covered it all. I think we're done. So there's a strange kid living here, obviously. If there's like, oh no, I guess it's like, how do you get like up to the basement? Not basement, that basement would be down. Up to the attic. It says there's an attic. Okay, we didn't touch the bulge last time. Shall we touch the bulge this time? Yeah, let's touch the bulge. I pull the curtain back to see what's causing it. Huh? Nothing's here. No sign of anything that caused the curtain to bulge. Even things out of the window look normal. So, was it just sprinkled or something? Creepy. Okay, and then we looked over here and it's like there's a desk, and then we got a... Okay, we examined the boombox. Look, there's a cassette tape inside. I eject the tape and take a look. There is a single letter written on the tape, T. What a creepy tape. Why? Would you mind playing it? I'm curious about what's recorded on it. Sure. I place the cassette back in the slot and hit the play button. It seems like no matter how many times I press it, it's not going to play anything. Maybe. I flip the boombox over and check the battery compartment. It's empty. It doesn't have any batteries. Of course it doesn't work. Okay. I want to open the drawer. Open the drawer. Inside there are sticks of incense neatly put away. Got some incense. We're getting stuff left, right and centre here. In the corners I see a square metal box sitting there. What's this? Batteries. Okay, can we like put the batteries? Oh, it's been quite a while since I've seen one of those. You know what it is? A battery, and a pretty old type at that. What's wrong? Just curious, how old are you? I'll leave it to your imagination. Can you put batteries in the thingy? I take out the battery and put it inside the compartment in the back. Thankfully the battery types were the same, so it fits without any issue. Battery used. Alright, how about now? But... What? You kidding me? Useless piece of... I think about using the flashlight batteries, but I realise they won't fit. Perhaps there's not much battery life left. Rubbing it or warming it up will put some charge back into it, but... Oh, I see. Do we still have, like, stuff to investigate? Like... Oh no, there's, like, nothing really here. Okay. Can you use, like... We've got, like, the hand warmers, because that will warm it up. Hold on, warming it up. I use the hand warmer. I have this. I open the bag, crumple it, and place it on the battery compartment on the back of the boombox. Sorry. I suppose that's logical, but it's not the best way to do that. Shut up. We need to warm the thing up, right? Once the battery felt warm enough, I tried to play it again. Then... Ooh. An update on the missing child. According to the police, the victim of the kidnapping. It's a recording of the kidnapped girl report. They refer to the victim as Child T. Age 13, long hair, was wearing a white one-piece dress on the day she went missing. She was last seen heading home from a ballet class practice in ℏ𝑗. The report mentioned that it's been a month and the case is now a partially public investigation. From that point, the newscaster just rehashes information about the incident, and once the news moves on to the next topic for the day, the recording cuts off. Rose ejects the tape and sighs. I see, hence the T label. The owners of this house seem quite intrigued. It's crazy no matter how you look at it. Why make a recording of the news about a kidnapping incident? Once again, ballet. It's coming up too much to be a coincidence. Obtain T. Okay. We already did that. Oh! Suddenly the phone rings loud, but I can't see it anywhere in the room. Intriguing, let's answer it. Guess I'll look for it. Is that under the bed? Where is it coming from? Is it in the drawer? Where is the ringing coming from? Maybe it's not in this room? Was there a phone in here? Oh yeah, there's a phone here. Here it is, the phone. There's a black phone on top of the storage shelf. I don't remember every detail of this room, but it definitely fell off. The phone wasn't here when we came through to the living room earlier, right? What's going on here? We are in this house to answer that question, are we not? Someone or something wants us to answer the phone, so why don't you take the call? Why me? Why me? Why do I have to take the call? Let's go. Hello? Oh. The phone suddenly goes dead. Oh no. A sudden wave of dizziness hits me, and I violently hang up the phone. When I come to my senses, I notice that my hand is covered in sweat. Damn, what the hell was that? Who was calling? Dunno, the person hung up immediately. I see, how boring. You look rather pale. Is something the matter? It's nothing. My phone vibrates in my pocket. Is time already? It's me. Almost time for the patrol to show up. Let's wrap it up for the day. Alright, we'll leave immediately. Is it time? Yeah, let's head out. Suspicious. Suspicious spooks. We get out of the mansion without any major issues. We rejoin the ones who were keeping watch. The one who was keeping watch, and quickly share the info we gained in our search. I told you, aren't you glad we went inside? That T-tape in particular was quite a find. Combined with that ballet flyer, it has some grave implications here. Why do you look like you're enjoying this? If that's what we found one day, I shudder to think what's going to end. Quit your whining, just admit that it's been a worthwhile night. We even heard the rumour scream. It must be a spirit, probably the screaming author's doing. The spirit is all that remains of Yakumo Miroku. Or is it someone else entirely? I can't wait to find out. Well, there was that creepy little boy who was like looking at us in the window. It's only a matter of time before the cops show. We better split. We'll meet back at the Black Rabbit at the same time tomorrow night. Yeah, sounds good to me. Oh, that's right, Kojima. Don't forget to buy batteries. I'll try again once, but I'm not doing that again. I'll try anything once, but I'm not doing that again. Ugh, what a pain in the ass. We part in front of the Miroku residence and take our own separate path to the station. As I walk by myself down the street, I think about what I heard on the T-tape. That might just be the crazy tip of the psycho iceberg of stuff hidden in the Miroku residence. Not the telephone that was creepy. I catch my train and pass by the time I get back to ℏ𝑗𝑒 station. It's already past midnight. I better go home and get some rest. This isn't going to end well, is it? Yeah. Weird, hardly anyone else used that phone booth. Photo booth even. Shall we? Are we looking at that? Open the curtain and look inside? Yes. No one's behind the curtain. Could have sworn there was someone. Was I just seeing things? But the light from the photo booth spills out and illuminates a dark underpass. We're just kind of moving on then. Oh. It's always so much spook. Oh, here goes phone again. Got a text. Open up the message. Okay, D-Man. D-Mail3, how are you? It's D-Man. I've prepared your next riddle. Decipher it to receive your analysis record. Search the monster that raises its voice when awoken. Raises its voice. It's got to be like an alarm or something? Raises its voice when awoken. Ah! Like this, like an alarm. Open the fire alarm's maintenance door and find a card inside. There you go, I knew it had to be something like that. Obtain D card. Spirit Memoirs 5, ℏ𝑗𝑒's game. The sound of a flute, a young girl appears. The Shinzo rumor is of a ghost with white hair, a child doll in a kimono. It said the tune, Night of a Full Moon, means that she's shown herself. She lures people to play her game, different for each person, from finding items to courage tests, but each has a certain condition to be met for survival. Meet the condition, survive, otherwise they most likely die. Having never spoken to any of the players, I can't confirm for sure. It is still only a rumour, but if the reason why I haven't talked to them is that those who challenge the game end up dead, then I suspect that there's no way to escape her death game once you've met her. Past urban legends like Girls Play and ℏ𝑗𝑒 even, share many similarities with this one. While researching, I learned it's been repeating every few years since the war ended. I must look further, and that's where you come in. It is fortunate you're in this exact situation. You're the very person I need to talk to regarding this rumour. Why is she called ℏ𝑗𝑒, and why does she take doll form? Why play games, and what role does she play? Is she a guide to death, or the reverse, or neither? Is she connected to the fairy tale named legends seen often in recent years? Find out and escape the game alive. If worse comes to worse, I'll gather your ashes for you. D-Man. We love a bit of D-Man. Where the hell is he hiding these cards? Too much effort to worry about it. May as well go home and sleep. I solved D-Man's riddle, so I head home feeling pretty satisfied with myself. Spirit file updated. 12th of August. Screaming author, rumour notes 3. Snuck in Miroku's place. Searched until cops came on patrol. Found frame to put objects in. Found cassette tape. Child T incident report. Little girl went missing on the way back from ballet lessons. Horsetail hair often used for instruments. I'm tired. Can we, like... I should take a shower. Exactly. I open the door and go inside. Let's turn on the shower. Yes. Yes, Smelly, take a shower. There you go. Was that screaming? What's that noise? Is it coming from next door? A movie or maybe a video game? Oh my god, that's so suspicious. Shit, that's loud. The noise won't stop. My temper's hanging by a thread. Wouldn't punching the wall work? Yeah, let's punch the wall. It finally stopped. Good job. Violence solves everything. Sigh, maybe I'll water the plants. Where are the plants? Where? Oh, that's a kettle. This'll work. Oh, you needed something. That looks about the right amount. Oh. I water the plants. All right, that should do it. That sounds nice. This house phone's pretty useless since I have a cell phone. Can we just go to bed now then? Better get some rest. I'm weirdly sleepy. You're always sleepy, so it's not that weird. Oh, phone. I thought you said that was useless. Who could be calling me? I'm just going to hang up. It doesn't seem to want to stop ringing, so I reach for the phone. It's next door. You punch my wall. Hello? Oh. The other end of the line's silent. All I hear is breathing. Huh? What the hell? Hey, what do you think you're doing? It did say that. Please don't look inside. Chills run down my spine, my body involuntarily jerks and slams the receiver down. That voice, it sounded familiar. Someone's pranking me, or they'll probably try to call again. Guess I'll lie down in bed and wait. I shut my eyes and wait. The room is quiet and it doesn't seem like anything's going to happen. I must be tired after all. My consciousness slowly fades. Luckily, I'm not bothered by another phone call. That's good. Always safe. It's always good to save. Except when it's bad. Then you don't save. The next day I awake to an oppressive heat. I drag my listless body outside and trudge to the electronics store in search of batteries. Since this is an older battery, I'm not having much luck finding what I need. By the time I get what I set out for, the sun has already set. Nothing happens in the day. Well, I guess spooks never happen in the day, but still. Why are the lights in my room on? That's suspicious. That's strange. I'm sure I shut them off when I left. That's weird. Unless it's like Rosé's broken in, then that makes more sense. I can hear a faint sound from the other side of the door. Something's definitely inside. It must be a ghost. ℏ𝕗𝑒𝒶𝓈𝑒, a thief. A ghost. Sounds about right. I know it's ridiculous, but the sweat beads up and a cold drop runs down my back. All the crazy and disturbing events of the past few nights have my emotions running high. It's got to be Rosé, right? She already shows that she breaks into shit. I hold my breath. I grab the doorknob and slowly turn it. There's no resistance. It's unlocked. And I breathe in and cautiously crack the door open. It's got to be Rosé. Room says, "Hey, welcome back." Yeah, exactly. It had to be Rosé. Like, she's already shown us that she breaks into places, so I let myself in. What are you doing in my apartment? I wanted to talk with you before we headed to the Black Rabbit. So you picked my lock? Yeah, waiting outside would have been so boring. What? Does it bother you? Calm and composed, I see. What a mature young man. So, what do you want to talk about? I'm sure you've heard all about me from Ban, so I don't see what else you'd want to know. I've heard about the underground matches, Ami's abduction, and ℏ𝕗𝓂𝓂𝑒's case too. There was something I needed to hear, and I needed to hear it from your mouth. ℏ𝕁𝓂𝓂𝓒𝑒. That strange power you claim to have. Do you know something about it? Yes, though it's just a hypothesis. That's better than me. I don't know the first thing about it. I suppose if I'm going to be your teacher, I can't really turn down such a sincere request. That mysterious power of yours is an extension of your intuition. You might know it better as your sixth sense, a little something that warns you of danger. You're saying it's like my instincts? Yes, you could call it that too. Everyone possesses it to some extent, however, your sixth sense is unusually keen. That is a lot of S's for my mouth to process, and I can't. It's probably why you never lost any of those underground matches. Of course, you also had the physical ability and reflexes to react to the danger you sensed. I can kind of get a sense of what she's saying. When I focus during a fight, it becomes so much more aware of my surroundings. That's gotta be that sixth sense. But the true value of your sixth sense isn't limited to that. Animals are fascinated, you know. Abilities that aren't necessarily for survival are pruned. On the other extreme, they can awaken new abilities if they need to survive. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? The day Ami disappeared, I met Kaguya. I knew that my life was in grave danger. You're saying that meeting woke my sixth sense, this ℏ𝕁𝓂𝓒𝓒𝓒 power? Precisely! You're an excellent disciple. But not every person gains some great new power when they face imminent danger. I believe, in your case, that you'll likely already possess that ability. Perhaps a parent or ancestor of yours had spiritual powers? Don't ask me. My mother was just a normal woman. She didn't have any weird powers. And what about your father? I don't even know what the guy looks like. All I know is that he abandoned my mum. I see. I apologize if I upset you. Nah, I don't care. Anyway, you sure know a lot about the spirit world and all that. I must say, it's nice to have a disciple who views my skills with such respect. Well, all of my friends know everything we've just discussed. It's common knowledge. Wow, what kind of friends are those? You got a group of supernatural fanatics or something? A certain sponsor that hired me to investigate spirits and supernatural activities, and Ban's helping me with that. A group that investigates spirits sounds like something from a comic book. So, who's the sponsor of yours? The head of the distinguished family you've heard of. He had some strange abilities and stuff. Oh, we talking about Yoshiki? Yeah. He uses a particular way of thinking to solve supernatural cases most people wouldn't consider. Like defeating a spirit's attacks with a plastic sheet and a broken umbrella is quite reckless. Good old Yoshiki. What the hell kind of idiot is that? He looks like your basic sullen middle-aged man. It goes without saying that he's not my type. Oh, I love Yoshiki. He's currently on an overseas business trip with a friend, which is why I have to traipse around investigating cases now. Although, thanks to that situation, I was able to meet a wonderful young man like you. Well then, it's about time. We should get going. By the way, Kizima, do you happen to know if anyone committed suicide in that apartment before? How should I know? Why would you ask that out of the blue? An extremely ominous presence in the apartment. I didn't want to worry you, so I wasn't going to mention it, but I changed my mind. Have you experienced any unusual phenomena here? Yeah, a bunch of weird things have happened. I almost died once too. And yet, you seem pretty unfazed. Well, obviously I didn't die. And so much strange stuff has been happening lately that I might just be getting used to it. You're a pretty carefree kid. I sense a power in the apartment that draws spirits beings to it. Like a famous suicide spot or a haunting area. Well, thanks. I feel all warm and fuzzy now. So, what am I supposed to do? Without knowing what's causing it, it's hard to recommend any effective approach. Moving out would be the easiest solution. I really don't have time for that. And anyway, I'm not some weakling that's going to move just because some stupid ghost. I figured you'd say that. It's your life. Do whatever you want. But if it starts getting on your nerves, just come talk to me. Aww, I like her. She's so sweet. She may be my favourite character. And I love ℏ𝕁𝓂𝓒𝓒𝓒, but she may be one of my favourites. When we arrive at the Black Rabbit, the lights are on. Oh,
Yes.
welcome. Aunt Azumi is there and she looks exhausted. I wasn't expecting to see you here. Yes, I won't be here long though. I have to meet with a new detective. Her eyes are completely lifeless, although that's to be expected. For 2 weeks now she's been doing anything and everything she can to find out me. Police, detective, flyers, the internet, none of it has helped. Would it help if I told her that Ami is alive, but being held hostage somewhere? Even if I did tell her that, there still wasn't anything she'd be able to do about it. Worse, if she gets involved, she could end up dying like Marihashi. Despite that, should I tell her what I know about Ami's situation? She's her mother! Yes, you should tell her! Hey. Sorry, Akira. I have an appointment with a detective. We'll talk some other time, okay? Okay, maybe not then. Aunt Azumi quickly leaves. After a bit, Rose, who was waiting outside, comes in. So, was that your aunt? She seems so distraught. It was painful to even look at her. Ugh, ban. Hey, sorry I'm late. That mahjong game got intense at the end. What's the matter? What's got you two looking so serious? Sigh. You're the most incorrigible, thick-haired man I have ever the displeasure of meeting. You're beyond all hope. Death would be a kindness to you. Huh? What the heck are you mad about? I don't have the energy to explain it to you. Well, how's your investigation going? Don't you dare tell me that it slipped your mind and you were wasted your time playing mahjong. Don't be ridiculous. It's a consummate profession. I'm a consummated professional. I swear I can read, I promise. I know I say that every time, but I swear. Here's all the info I found so far. He didn't have any friends or close relatives, so I wasn't able to get much. But I grilled Miroku's publisher and it paid off. I finally got my hands on this. Oh, so he originally wanted to be a doctor, did he? Changing career paths from doctor to an author is quite a drastic life change. The reason he did so is a mystery. Apparently he didn't talk much about himself. But it's doubtful that cash was the reason. The Miroku family is extremely well off. Yes, that's evidence just based on the mansion. A poor author wouldn't be able to live like that. Apparently his publisher never once set foot in that house either. Seems like Miroku hated anyone intruding on his private life. So basically, if you were to learn about his private life, our only option is to rummage through the mansion. That's right. I also looked into what was recorded on that T-tape. The girl disappeared half a year ago. She was last seen at the intersection about a 5-minute stroll from the Miroku residence. I see, so that's why there are large patrols around the area. But if that happened half a year ago, why are they still maintaining the patrol route? As it turns out, a number of other girls have disappeared around that area too. They're ancient cases though, so I didn't have time to dig into them. That concludes my report. Good work. Well then, should we head straight to the Miroku residence? We must unveil the truth that lurks within the darkness. Okie dokies. We go our separate ways at Kasuji Station, just like yesterday, and each get on the train. Spirit file's been updated. 13th of August, Screaming Author, Rumour Notes 4, Band Info. Yakumo Miroki, born in 1944, aged 55, unmarried, hometown of Tokyo, surgical intern after graduation. Sudden debut as new popular author, aged 27. 1979 release of Dark Fairy Tale, kids horror book collection. Kids horror book? That's creepy. Becomes a bestseller, becomes famous as horror author. Last work, Old Bamboo Cutter's Dream, about Princess Kaguya. Oh, interesting. And on that note, we are going to end this episode here, and in the next episode we're gonna go root around the mansion again. Yay! Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye!